Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are making a reversible satin bonnet. On the other side it will have, for the cotton fabric I decided to go with Ankara fabric. As you can see in the video, you fold, that is just a I'm just showing you how I folded the fabric. You fold it twice as shown, and then you use that center. You measure the inches you want. I'll be using 20, my satin bonnet is going to be 20 inches, so you divide that by 2, making it 10 inches. That paper was small, as you can see. I was just marking 4 inches, but on the real fabric I marked 10 inches going around, so that when I open it, it has 20 inches. Now this one is 4 inches. When I open it, it's going to be 8 inches. That could be the size for a baby, like if you want to make a bonnet for a baby, yes, that would be appropriate, but not for an adult. Then you cut it out as seen in the video. You see, you get a circle. Make sure you get a circle that matches all the edges as shown. So you can mark any inches that you want. Here I'm just writing down the different sizes, like giving you a size chart for the different sizes of bonnets. For the small, I normally do 20 inches by 20 inches. Medium, I normally do 24 by 24 inches. Then the large, I normally do 30 inches by 30 inches. But that one is really big, so it's recommended for people who normally have like really huge hairstyles, say braids, that big afro hair. Yes, but if you have your tour hair, you can do the small. If you play it moderately big, you can have a medium, or if you have like your natural or relaxed hair, a medium can be okay. But if your hair is quite big, you need the large or even bigger, which we can customize. But for me, since I've been running this business for a while, I set up my size chart as shown previously. So here is a sample of what the finished look is going to look like before we start. You see, mine was a size small. I'm making sizes small today, 2 of them, because I have them on order for one of my clients, my loyal clients. So yeah, this one is going to be, I cut it out 10 by 20 inches. This one measures 20 by 20. So you cut both the satin fabric and the cotton fabric. Make sure they are the same size. Then you can pin around. I'm pinning around to show you where I'm going to stitch. You don't forget to leave a gap for turning the fabric inside out. So here I am after stitching. That's the gap I left. You can just use half an inch for stitching, or a quarter, depending on if you're going to serge. Then the gap should be at least 2 inches wide, the one that you're going to leave, because it's what we're going to use to turn the fabric and also insert the elastic. Then you notch, just snip around the whole fabric, because this is a circular fabric, circular shape. In most cases, it if you don't snip, it won't sit well even when you iron. So when you snip, it's more free to sit well when you iron it. Then turn the fabric inside out as seen, and then try to remove all the edges. make sure it's well aligned. If you can't, go use a just press on it with an iron. But I was kind of in a rush because my delivery guy was already around and we're in lockdown, so we only do deliveries at the moment. So I didn't get to iron it, but you'll see it will still come out. So that's the gap I told you about. Yes, I like to pin it so that everything else aligns. Then you do another stitch. Now this one is the one you're stitching to leave a gap where the elastic is going to pass. So make sure first measure the width of your elastic. I'm talking about width, not length. Okay, how big your elastic is. So if your elastic is like going to be like a 1/4 inch, you can leave an inch gap when you're sewing. If it's going to be like 1 inch, leave at least 1.5 inches so that the elastic sits around very well. Then stitch. Now me, as you can see, my elastic is going to be small, so yeah, I did like 1 inch. Let me measure for you. Let's see. Yeah, I did 1 inch. I left a gap of 1 inch. You see, my elastic is going to sit very comfortably because it's small. It's about 1/4 inch. So leaving 1 inch gap is just perfect. It will give us that very nice ruffle. Then remove your pins. And then that's where our gap is, where we're going to use to insert the elastic. Remember, it's still there. Yes, so it's the one we're going to put to use right now. If you made it this far in the video, please don't forget to subscribe, share to your family and friends, like, give me a thumbs up, hit that notification bell, and yeah, let's grow together. I post videos every Wednesday, so keep waiting on for that. Look out for them always. I have different new things, always have new content, and hit that notification bell just to remind you. So here I've used the safety pin to add on to put on the elastic to help me pass it through. I used 2 safety pins because my elastic is quite small. Normally what I do when I'm measuring elastic, I measure the circumference of the head of the person, and then normally I reduce that by like 4 inches so that it's not very tight, which makes your head pound, and again not very loose to just fall off when you sleep. So it has to do its job. So I used two safety pins, as you can see, which I've removed, and one to hold on the other end, and the other one to help me pass through the loop, the space. Then you stitch it up. Others do tie it up, yeah, but I personally would rather stitch because I don't think it will be tight enough. I don't know, it's just a mental thing. Then you close that gap, because now this is the last step. You close that gap. But me being a business, I'm going to add my logo, my mark, what do you call it? That one that has your brand name. Yeah, that's what I'm going to add. I add it in that gap and close it up very well. You will see after. Remember the one that had, and also I use it to identify my sizes. Remember the other one, the first bonnet has size small. This also has a size small. So when I'm selling them or when I'm displaying them at the shop, at least I know which sizes they are. So yeah, that's why I add that. It has both the size and the logo, and voila. Yes, that's how it's looking. On the inside it's satin, as you can see. It's going to protect your hair, trust me on that. And then on the other side it has the Ankara fabric. which is African fabric. It's a nice cotton, yeah. Yes, so 2 of them are there ready for delivery. If you've made it this far in the video, please subscribe, like, share, comment, anything to help the channel grow. And then I'll be showing you, normally I have a package. My package of the bonnets, I sell it together with an eye mask. Like, that's how I sell them together, unless you prefer not to take it. Now, like this client told me, no, it's okay, I can do without the eye mask, but I always give it out with an eye mask. So if you need a video on that, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you. Bye.